hindi. Pag nabuhay yan, panalo na sila. Pag namatay yan, may chance yung kalaban.
Okay.
Ilan yan, no? Ilan
Kaso
yan ang
for
mahabol?
yan eh.
O,
Okay
4.
lang ba
1,
yan?
2, 3, 4. Sobra-sobra sa ano yan, Brad. O. Ibig sabihin yan, once na pinapatay yung kabila, naka-push out na yung mid, tapos mawalan silang creeps. So, yung buhay ni Natsumi doon, nagawa niya na yung role niya. Wala nang pressure kay Gabi. Again.
Sige, cool.
We all know the history. How we're supposed to wait for.
Out CS na kay Abet si Echos, oh. Echos pa more. Patay yan, patay. Eh? Patay yan, patay. Ligado na? Uy! Ay, wala siyang first kill pala? First roll lang. Gogo, bigay ko na. Gogo, bigay ko si Brad. Patay yata ito si Echos, Brad. Ganda naman yung charge nun, Brad. Okay, papatay natin ni Abet. Pag hindi namatay si Echos, delikado tayo.
We all know the history. How we're supposed to wait for our turn. Maybe they forgot who we are. We learn from the legend. Legends don't wait for permission. Neither do we. This is our dream. And this is our turn.
Of Joker, I would say that he has improved a lot when it comes to that. I would say he's better usually than he is worse. So all in all, I think him with the supports, they're doing pretty good, but just a little inconsistent to my mind.
Yeah, I think Jabs, in the past, there were jokes about how he always wanted to play carry from the offlane, and then when the Aura meta happened last year, it took him a while to start doing it. Or the Vanguard meta, where every offlaner had to buy Vanguard, he still wanted to play his like offlane Furions and offlane Nagas, but he did eventually do the meta, and he had great success with this team last year. I do think, though, within Aurora, like the two players who've looked most inconsistent in the play-ins were Jabs and 23 or Kingslayer. Like, I think the tried combination of Lorinov and Q and Ollie has been world-class. Like, they have looked top tier to me. But there have been a lot of inconsistent performances coming out of those two in particular.
Yeah, one of those 3 world-class players that you mentioned, Ollie, is actually the one that Perch got to talk to today.
Thanks. I'm here with Ollie from Aurora. You guys are 2-4 in this group stage right now, and you had a pretty successful plains. You guys went 6-4. So how's your confidence level going for the rest of the group stage?
We are not in a very good spot right now, but we can always make a comeback. So who knows? Today is a new day, so maybe we can do it better.
Okay. I noticed that some of your games were a bit stompy back and forth. One game you guys stomp, maybe the other team stomps you the next game. Do you guys feel like your play is consistent? Like, are you regularly performing about what you guys expect, and it's like a strategy thing, or what's going wrong in the games that you guys lose?
I think it's more about the strategy, and we are kind of rushed when we are losing, so we will try to be consistent more and stabilize the lane and make the games 50-50, and we will play at the mid game. Yep.
Well, I think you're one of the most stable players, in my opinion. I think you're excellent. You're very consistent. You don't have huge deaths as a 5. Is that part of the reason that you're picking heroes like CM? Is that you're trying to like make the lane stable for your carry, so that 23 Savage can be your super hard carry?
I picked CM because the CM is kind of a strong lane, so we can try to kill people and make a move sometimes. So it's a very good hero. And other defensive hero is like more hard to make a move and kills. It's more like a defend tower. So let's see what we're gonna play today.
Okay, and how are you feeling for this upcoming match? You got to play against OG. They're top in the group. They're 4-2. Are you confident against their play style?
OG is a very strong team, so we're not sure we can beat them. We will try our best, and it's always for who execute better in the game. So we are on fire right now. They better to be ready.
All right, that's great. Some nice confidence. Well, thank you so much for joining me, and good luck in your upcoming match.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much indeed, Ollie and Purge, as we are soon ready to get our match on the way. I do want to talk about the matchup of these two teams. Gunnar, when you're going to watch OG Aurora, as we're about to do, what are you going to pay attention to in this matchup?
I think it's probably cliche with the mid lane. I think BZM, going into the tournament, people were like talking about him struggling. He wasn't at his best form. I think he's kind of shown that he's back on top, and he's kind of carrying a lot of their games. And on the other side, I think for Aurora, Warnoff has been the same kind of force for their team. He's a really greedy player, but I think it's in a good way. He always delivers with the gold. He always takes the Ancients